Well, of course I do, but it's really tough. It's like Tex says, he's outlived all of his contemporaries, and so it's a hard shot for him to get in. But Tex is brought there a few years ago as a contributor and honored, and that's about as good as it's probably going to get in that regard, which is unfortunate.
Mark said that our definition of struggling is probably different than the team's definition of struggling. What's your definition of struggling? And is the team struggling?
Well, struggling is when you don't win ball games. Some of it, when you win ball games, you don't look good. It's still a struggle, but that's basically it in a nutshell. And we've been pretty inconclusive here since we had that 7-1 winning streak.
Andrew is going through a similar situation this year as last year. Hurt before the playoffs, not quite sure when he's going to be back. He I know, was looking forward to coming into this year's playoffs healthy and in a groove. Are you sensing any disappointment?
No, I think he's optimistic. I really do. I think his mood is good. He wants to be playing, obviously, but he can't. But he doesn't see that it's going to be a serious thing that's going to Lakers got any kind of ramifications for his future or career or anything like that. But it's just a matter of time.
What do you think his absence has been felt the most during his injury?
Well, we played so well without him in the past that our team was different. Obviously, there's some different personnel on our team at that time, and we would play a faster, quicker speed game, and we're not quite capable of doing that right now. Be it whatever, shooting slump, injuries, scheduling, whatever's going on, we're just not playing at that level. But it has affected our bench, obviously, with Lamar being replaced as a starter, and our bench having to stand down a little bit from that.
When you just to circle back to Bus a little bit, when you look at just the impact and stuff over the course of his tenure, I guess here, what sticks out as somebody you've seen the league develop?
Well, it's really a style more than anything else. There's a style about the game that the Lakers play that has been consistent, understated. The ambiance that is created by the Laker home games, the style of basketball that they play, the consistency of winning they've had over the course of 25 years or more. It's 30 years now. All those things I think are prevalent. The fact that little things like he's one of the first one did signage, which I always thought was kind of interesting. The image that you have when you think about the Lakers has been something that he's developed and promoted.
Magic Johnson campaigned for Dr. Bus, I guess. He got drum up some support for. Would you consider that for Tex, or a letter writing campaign?
We did a really heavy one when I was in Chicago for a number of years, and in fact, I got a call from a person in the unknown people that sit on the voting, and was actually told that Tex is in this year. This is the year he's going to be in, and he wasn't. So there've been many attempts over the years to drum up support, and it just doesn't happen. Now, Dr. Bus is obviously going in, and everybody knew that it wasn't a campaign that put him in. There was a sequence of orders because Davison from Detroit went in, Pollard from Washington went in, etc. So we've known that it's going to be kind of a thing that's going to happen. It's just going to take a couple of years to get it accomplished. With Tex, there's no indication that there's a movement towards